Hi guys, welcome back. Thank you for coming to my channel, and I have something I want to share with you guys today. This is probably very surprising, but God talks to us about a lot of things that sometimes we don't even ask Him about, because He wants a relationship with us, and He's sharing things with us all the time to say, "Oh yeah, really," and kind of like talk about those things. So I saw something similar to Christina, servant of God. I'll link her YouTube channel and link her here, so hopefully she can check this out too. Now, I had this dream in September 22nd, 2019, but I wrote it very briefly. I didn't write all the details, so I want to share from what I remembered as well. So in this dream, I was in a house, and while I was in this house, I was having a vision, or it was like I was transported somewhere in this dream, which is kind of cool, right? So what I saw was I was taken to this place where I saw like something like NORAD, where they monitor missiles and things flying in the air, airplanes flying in the air. They monitor all those things. So there was a bunch of military people there, and there was a commander, and he was watching the screens, and he said, "Oh, this one is coming from Ethiopia." And I saw this missile. Then I was back into my house or whatever it was, and I saw this missile come, and it was like this coming beside me on this side. But just like Christina had on one of her videos recently, a vision, I saw this vision. In this vision, that this missile had an intelligence. It was like it was alive or something, and it was coming in fiercely. It was a very ferocious missile, and it was like scanning and looking like it was looking for somebody or something, or a target or something. So it came in, and then it slowed down, and it was kind of like looking around, and then it went again, and then so when I saw it, I grabbed my sister and held her, like to protect her, like let the bomb hit me and not her, kind of thing. And with my leg, I kind of kicked that missile to go away. And this missile, I was waiting to hear like the impact after I kicked it. It went somewhere and it hit something, and I heard the boom. And so I ran to that place, and I saw like complete and utter devastation. I saw a train station just covered in blood and gory things, body parts, metal sheets, all this kind of stuff. And lots of people came to that station and witnessed what happened. And my parents were there, and they were so sad about the people. And I don't know who these people were. They were just like strangers, but I saw like people there, and they were really hurt and things like that. So these people, that was the dream. Okay, so that's what I saw. I'm just going to read to you what I wrote at that time, and if I remember some things, I will add to it. So this is what I wrote. I wrote September 22, 2019. I had a strange dream. I was with some military people in a civilian area, and they were monitoring missiles coming in. I could hear their words. One missile came from Ethiopia and landed close to me, but with my foot, I pushed it away, and it flew off and covered my little sister with myself, and waited for the impact. I heard the explosion in the distance, and we all ran to the site where it detonated. When we got there, it was a train station. Many people were dead, and it was a horrible sight to see. I saw my mom, and she was distressed, and I saw little children there, and people I know from our community. The people who died, I don't know them, but there were many, and 2 trains full of people were completely destroyed. Yet trains were still operational, and one rushed by the station through the crime scene. What is this? I've never had a dream like this before. So I just remembered actually another detail. I remember hearing in the dream 200 people. So the number of people who died were 200 people. And just like I said here, I did see, like, you know how in a train station there's a train going this way and a train going this way, like opposite directions. So it was a train going this way that I was watching, and this other train, I guess it was like an express train or something, and it just zoomed by the station and right through the crime scene. So that's what I dreamt. And my friend who was a prophet, I mentioned him before on this channel, I asked him about it, and then he said to pray against a terrorist attack in Canada and Ethiopia and Eritrea. It is close. Remember, train terminals. So I did pray when I had this dream. I prayed a lot, and I asked my pastor, my prophet friend again, what's the situation with this one? You know, because I hear things, and then people hear things, so we share information, kind of thing, right? And he's a friend of mine, so I asked him, what's the situation going on with this one? And he told me, because of your prayers, we averted this issue, so it's not going to happen. So when God gives you a dream like this, guys, always pray. Pray and pray and pray. And, you know, somebody said that, like, they're a watchman. Okay, great. So if you're a watchman, pray that these things don't happen. And people who are watching videos with a watchman, you guys should pray too that these things are averted. Not everything that we see is God telling us to wait for it and just let it happen. No, these are like things that God wants us to prevent. So that's why we pray to avoid disasters like this.